Alright guys, this is going to be a fairly quick one, and it's basically about being the best at the job, or being the best whatever situation you're in. So whatever job or that you're working in, you have to do it to the best of your ability. And there's a number of reasons you need to do this. The first I'd say is to avoid getting fired, so you can keep that job and keep making money while you're building the rest of your life. But also the sort of behaviours, because you're going to probably spend quite a few hours in this job, you need to understand that that's going to, how you treat that is how you treat like the rest of your life in terms of the standards that you bring to how you operate. It could be in your business. For me, in my sport, I need to have that standard of doing the best job and making sure that I do it properly. Otherwise, the rest of my habits tend to fall apart in rugby. And I think not a lot of people can understand this, especially when they try to do two things. Is that the way that they treat their sort of job is that it's just a place to get money, and they just go the kind of half-arse, so they don't do it as best as they can. And this is a very difficult thing to do, which the reason I feel like I have the ability to do this now is because I've built my mental health, and I'll link the video up here where I talk about how to navigate male life as a young man, how to build yourself into a man. You need to be able to understand that the way you do anything is the way you do everything. I believe that's how the quote goes. I'm not sure who came up with that quote, but I think it's very important to make sure that everything that you do is done to the best of your ability, especially if it relies on your relationships, your income, or your goals. You need to do this properly, otherwise, like I say, you just end up kind of half-arsing everything that you do, and it ends up taking an extra 10 years to achieve what you could do. And then if something could take you 10 years and you half-arse your job, it'll probably take you 20 years to achieve your goal, because you're not putting in as much effort. Of course, you'll probably get to a point of transition where your business or whatnot that you've got on your side of your sport becomes in a position where you can kind of switch your focus, and actually the job doesn't matter as much because you're creating your income through elsewhere. But building those habits, every time you go into a new job, you make sure that you're doing it properly. Example I've just got myself a new job as a concierge at a hotel. I need to understand the city around me. I need to understand where it's the best places to eat, tourist attractions, how to navigate yourself around the city in case people are getting lost, where to show people how to go to different places and such, whether you can taxi or whether you can walk. And this weekend I'm going out to a restaurant that I know is fairly popular, but I want to try it for myself so I can understand what goes on in the restaurant, what the atmosphere is like, how to book a reservation, and how the restaurant expects you to dress or whatnot. It's small things like this that it's going to matter for my job, and that's going to build into my habits for my rugby. And I like having that attitude around everything. I think the main thing that I've found that I can do this is because I'm a healthy person. I eat well. I'm low body fat, which, trust me, you probably hear a lot of people saying this. It makes a world of difference to how much energy you have. It increases your testosterone. I'm probably around 11 or 12% body fat. I'll see if I've probably got a picture. I'll put it up here that just shows you, and just to flex my physique a wee bit. But having that energy allows you to think with a bit more mental clarity. Now, I've noticed this. I was 10 kilograms heavier a few months ago. I was just so lethargic and sluggish. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to walk anywhere. It made me lazy. And when I worked, it was a lot harder to focus because I was that extra body fat. It's like an extra sort of, I don't know how to say it, it's like an extra weight on your life, on your mind, and on your body. So that, like, getting yourself into a healthy position is really a very good way of being able to sharpen your mind. Of course, there's going to be situations where you're going to have to be bulking. You want to try and because you want to build that masculine sort of frame, the big body that people automatically respect, that women find attractive. It's a very beneficial thing to have in your life, and I want to make another video on that. Let me note that down as well, actually. So when you have that sort of masculine frame, that low body fat, you have the energy to then actually be able to have the mental clarity to be able to do your job properly. And I'm not going to speak too much longer because I've kind of made the point. What you do in your job that earns you money is how you kind of treat everything else in your life. So you need to take your job seriously. That's it for this video, guys. Found it valuable, please share it, subscribe, let me know, like the video, you know what to do. See you guys in the next video.